Hey everyone, this is Steve here, and today we have a Protoss versus Zerg game on the map Naga Caverns. Up here in the northern side we have our red Zerg player even, and his name is Josh. He spawns at the very top. And at the bottom we have none other than the blue Protoss player, me, ODK Steves. So this map is pretty alright. Well, not really a map that I prefer. It's considered to be one of the most balanced maps on the current ladder pool. Not exactly a map that I personally prefer on at the minute, but hey, what can we do? You've got your standard natural that is very, very wide open and has a lot of entrances into it, as you can see here, which can then go down into your third, but it is blocked by rocks on the close side, and you can get in towards the natural the long way down this ramp here, but it also means it can be attacked a lot easier. You also have a third gold option here. You can also take out the rocks here and get your gold expansion, but as you can see that is very, very vulnerable to an attack since it's got a very, very wide open space up here. So we're going to go into my voice, probably spiking. So my probe's going to head up here and have a look in the Zerg base, see if he's going for any sort of pull first play to make sure not to wall off like any sort of 9 pull build. This probe will time just in time to be able to see that. He has a drone just in my base trying to steal my minerals, etc. I'm probably doing a little bit of harassment here. I'm going to put my gateway. He's probably going to try and block it, but he isn't going to manage it. We have me just going out to make sure he doesn't get that expansion down too quickly. He brings the drone away and I just continue to mine. I did have an idea for a building this time, so I gassed a little bit off compared to what I'm actually going to do, as most of you know what I end up doing against Zerg anyway. I'm patrolling my probe here just to make sure he doesn't get that expansion down nice and quickly, and I'm going to see he has the minerals for it, and I scout, I see this these drones attacking me, so I might give the probe around. I'm going to run back in, place a pylon, and I'm going to get the hell out of there. At the latest expansion, forcing him to put down the spawning pool, if he's a good Zerg. Put down the pool. Good, and an overlord. He should make an overlord if he knows what he's doing. Nope, he made 3 drones and got himself supply blocked. Good, nice one. So I forced the supply block, I forced that, and I just cancel the pylon, and I get most of my minerals back. Something you kind of have to do against Zergs. If you don't, they're going to speed rocket ahead of you. Or skyrocket ahead of you, you say. So you got supply block there, so he won't be able to, well, he won't be able to queen anyway. So I'm just going to wait for my Zal to pop out and just still continue to chrono boost I'm chrono boosting my Zal out at this point because I don't want anything coming into the base such as Zerglings or whatever. I know I forced the pull first play. I do send another probe up just to make sure that he has got this expansion so I can go ahead with my build. And Josh, being the good Zerg player that he is by the looks of it, is going to send this drone down to hopefully try and get in my base to have a look-see at what I'm doing. As you can see, it's kind of obvious at this point that I'm up to something. I'm building the Twilight Council, so most of you that have seen my videos will know fine rightly what I'm doing right now. And Josh, being the really good player, this is a trick for you guys. The mineral trick allows you to go right through that solid. And he can go right through and he can see anything he wants. Now to do the mineral trick, you very easily get a worker and you select these minerals. And it will phase through anything, any units to get to those minerals. So all you have to do is do that mineral trick just to get right into the base. And he is going to leave the once again. Did he see the Twilight Council? Yes, he did. Probably didn't even click it though, which is a shame. My probe does die, which is a little bit of a shame, so I do need to get that proxy pylon up. I was hoping to put it down here, but I probably wouldn't have got that because he has overlords all over the place. This expansion has now just finished, and I'm placing down 2 more gateways, just waiting for to get enough gas for that Dark Shrine. Oops, spoiler there. And I will now place the Dark Shrine. I think I placed it wrong. Nope, I placed it down. Just to stop this overlord from seeing it. So he sends out 2 lings to get these towers, which is a very, very good idea. Well, he's only getting 1 tower actually. He's going to bring this ling to the front of my base to make sure I don't push out with anything. I'm heading out my probe to make that proxy pylon. I think this one gets a little bit throated though. He's bringing out, sorry, no, I made a stalker just to make sure that overlord doesn't get in. Elbow popped out at the wrong side. That was my mistake. Warp gates, I should be chrono boosting that very, very shortly. Oh, I don't need to because the Dark Triangle is not going to take ages anyway. And my probe does end up falling here, which is a shame. Have a look at the income. It's 2020 at the minute, so we're actually doing quite even at the minute. Our Zerg player is teching. He's got Roachborn and he has that Evo chamber, but he isn't researching anything, and he's not even mining gas, although he has 2 extractors. So my stalker is on hold position here. I just wanted to defend against any sort of overlords. I managed to get my Zergling past because it didn't really work very well for him. He does run this ling past, and I don't think he sees that pylon. No, he does not. He actually a little bit too late and brings 1 Zergling over. The Dark Prime was just about to finish, so it will just finish as this pylon goes up. So it worked out quite. The timing actually worked out quite well. The Dark Prime has just finished, and the pylon is warped in, and I can instantly warp in 3 Dark Templar here. Does our Dark Prime have anything to react to it? He does have an Evo Chamber, so we're seeing 4 spines going down, and no spore crawlers. Ouch! I thought he would have seen the dark Templar warp in, but we're going to move in and go right for that hatchery, and then we're going to go back and go right for this hatchery. I don't think he realizes. He will realize now, so let's see what the first thing he does is. Waiting for seeing a reaction from the Zerg player. I'm getting ready to warp in some more Dark Templar. He does start to make spore crawlers. He makes one at the back here and one at the back here. And I'm well aware that there's going to be probably spore crawlers in the making, so I do go ahead and go and kill this one. I can ignore this one since I've already killed a hatchery and there's really nothing else left to kill here. So I want to focus on the spore crawler. He could be putting all these units on hold position to buy time here. Unfortunately, I do get a good surround on that spore crawler and I do take it down. Now at this point I would expect some sort of a counter attack, because there's no way he's going to be able to with the number of units he has, and he gives up. Now, if you look at my minerals here, I'm on 600 minerals. Did I build my forge, my build? Yes, I did, but I did not throw down an expansion because I was too busy. I was tunnel visioned up here and I forgot to throw down the expansion. So this is a game that this is the first Protoss game I played in a few days, so that is why I kind of got a little bit rusty there. But you're meant to throw down an expansion with some of those minerals and place your pylon and get a few cannons down there. And you're basically going to win in the long game anyway, as long as you don't screw up. So I like this build. It's sort of a coin flip because it kind of loses to all-in builds, but you kind of don't. That's what you're scouting for. If you see anything funny, you don't throw in your. You don't continue on with the build. Obviously, you can go ahead with Blink Stalker, or you can. You've really got a lot of choices actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon.